Jones, it's me, Mand, ADHD, on the autism spectrum, and I'm also diagnosed with anxiety and depression. So today we're going to talk about meds, and I'm going to talk about one of my meds, which is a sertraline, which I will show you just here. Just a second. There we go. Now this is I think probably the third one I've been on, because I had citalopram before that, and then before that I had one of the older ones. Oh, what was it called? Amitriptyline, that was it. I didn't like amitriptyline, it made me feel like a zombie. Sertraline, yeah, citalopram was okay, but it was just not working for me for a while. And also because of the Concerta, I needed something that kind of like helped me wind down at night. Anyway, so I've been getting on all right with that, and I realised that I'd not taken my full dose, and this was last thing at night, and didn't have a glass of water next to me, didn't have any food, didn't have nothing. So I was basically dry swallowing, which I can do usually perfectly fine, because I've got a lot of, you know, saliva in my mouth and that. But the problem with sertraline is, if you dry swallow, well, with me, I don't know how it is with anyone else, so, you know, if you're taking this medication, and put your comments below if you've experienced anything similar to this. But I'd forgotten about this particular aspect of this medication, and I should have remembered, but obviously me being me, I never remember anything. Sometimes I don't even remember my own name. No, I'm not kidding. So yeah, so this is last thing at night. I thought, oh, you know, I found a loose one in the bed. I thought, well, I'd better eat that before the cats do, and that's obviously one I missed earlier. Because, you know, when you ping them out of the packet, like, you know, when they break them out of the foil, sometimes they just ping and they lose them, and you think you've had it and you haven't. But I don't know, it's ridiculous, honestly. I mean, I bought myself this now, so I know exactly what I'm having when I'm having it. And this has got vitamins in it as well and things, but it's got my Concerta in it, it's got vitamins in it and stuff, as well as my sertraline. So hopefully I won't miss another one. So anyway, so there I was merrily, I swallowed it, went to sleep, and then like woke up about an hour later with this terrible pain in my gullet, like just here, like I'd swallowed a stone or something. You know when you swallow something and it gets stuck in your throat, and you like a fish bone or something like that, and you're sort of really painful. It was like that, but it also felt like it was burning my gullet, like your esophagus, I think it is, you know, where you swallow. It's just there under the breastbone. And it took about 3 days for the pain to go away, and I'm still quite sort of scratchy down there. But I don't know whether it was that I'd swallowed it and it had got stuck, or that I'd swallowed it and it kind of burned on the way down because it was going down slowly, or I don't know what it is. And really, Dr. Google has been no help at all in this one. I'm really interested to know what exactly happened. Is there like a coating on the drug that kind of wore off on the way down, and then the active ingredient started, you know, interfering with the you know, like the mucosa and membranes in your esophagus, the things that help the food slide down, whether it had got kind of like caught up in that, and then the outer coating dissolved and like the inner coating. But these tablets you can break in half, so I don't understand how that works. I mean, I know how, like, Concerta's got loads of layers over it, so because it's a slow release, and also the fact that they don't want people grunging it up and like sell it on the street. So that you know, you can usually swallow that without. I mean, you can swallow it if you can dry swallow, you can swallow it, and it doesn't. But the sertraline, if you try and dry swallow it, it's almost like when you've been talking too much and you get really sore throat. It was like that. It was really horrible, and it lasted about 3 days. So I've just a little warning. So if you're taking sertraline, for goodness sake, take it with some water and something to eat. It's really important. It needs to get it you need to get it down into your stomach, because if it stays up there, it can be extremely painful. Honestly, it's like having a blister or a, you know, small burn or something like that, and that's not what you need, right? It affected my breathing and my sleeping and my eating especially. I felt like I couldn't swallow anything for about 3 days. So it's really not worth dry swallowing. If you're in a hurry, just it's going to mess you up if you can't, you know, if you've got a sensitive throat. So that's just my warning for you guys. I shall be making some more videos later today and posting them up in due course. Hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you all later. Bye.